Welcome, my friends, to the crypts of Super Monster City as we're preparing a new exhibit called Collecting Memories, a Love Story. It's about our love of collecting and why we collect. This incredible exhibit was curated and created by my partner in Super Monster City, Yogi Roof. And he's put together the idea that we are who we collect. And why do we collect? What do we save and what do we not save? And how do we embed our identities into that? And how do we find sort of gratification, satisfaction, and a sense of worth in what we've saved? Now take a look at these two Frankensteins. Now, long time ago, when I was shopping for Christmas presents with your parents when you're like about 3 or 4, and your mom says, "What do you want to give your father?" And I'd say, "The Frankenstein monster." And so we're in G.C. Murphy's, a dime store up in Midway in Minneapolis. And so I get my father Frankenstein. And he puts it together, and it's his Frankenstein, not mine. And he paints it. So I don't know if you can tell. I mean, he's got purple skin. He's got kind of an orange jumper and a green sport jacket and light blue pants. And he's got white shoes and a pink tombstone and yellow staples, the stitches in his head. And silver bolts is probably the most important thing he's got there. And he's got a little minion here, a purple lizard that came from the customizing kit. So that's my father's paint job. Very unique. He put it together. You had to put models together back in the day. And there's not a slip or slop of any paint. Now let's look at mine. I'm going to pull this over so you can see it, Ruth. As you can see, you can barely see the poor Frankenstein's features. I've probably painted this dozens of times. I was telling Ruth, it looks like his hands are webbed because there's so much paint stuck between his fingers. I, of course, thought it was super duper cool to put a chain on Frankenstein's finger because, well, if you've seen the movies, you know, he gets chained up a lot. And there's just slop. I mean, not to say I was crap, but I was. You can see, like, you know, there's sloppy gray here, there's sloppy green here. Oh, there's me. I painted the back of the tombstone bloody. And, yeah, it's kind of a fun, youthful paint job. And I just wanted to show you the difference and the memory that both of these pieces give to me. Because what we're going on about here at the new exhibit, which will be at the Squirrel House Gallery in South Minneapolis, you'll look at the details in this post, is that we want you to travel through time with us and go, wow, this is nudging a lot of memories in my head. What does our collective consciousness say about the icons, the pop culture, the nostalgia, the legacy, the monsters, the superheroes? We all collected something. We all had favorites. We all watched TV shows back in the day. We all maybe collected some books and read some stories and wanted to be read to. And this is how we put it all together to say, who are you? What did you become? And what did your collection help you become? So anyway, that's Dave. Squirrel House, go to it. Opens April 28th. And I'll let you go now, but I just wanted to brag to you about how incredibly cool my father was and my mother in supporting my monster adventure, because they never batted an eye. Of course we'll get your father Frankenstein, and of course that's a good Christmas present. And he probably opened it and said, "Oh, Frankenstein, just what I wanted." See you later. Bye-bye.